Tayo nang kilalanin ang updated new look pool lineup ng Gilas Pilipinas para sa nalalapit na second window ng World Cup Asian Qualifiers. Point guards, RJ Abarientos, 5'10", 187 pounds, 26 years old, 15.8 points, 3 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 1 steal, 31% 3-point shooter, 86% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Scottie Thompson, 6'1", 180 pounds, 32 years old, 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2 steals, 33% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Juan Gomez Deliano, 6 feet, 163 pounds, 26 years old, 19 points, 7.2 rebounds, 6.7 assists, 1.2 steals, 44% 3-point shooter, 76% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Robert Bolick, comeback Gilas pool player, 6'1", 178 pounds, 30 years old, 11 points, 3.7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 30% 3-point shooter, 90% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Shooting guards, Chris Newsome, 6'2", 190 pounds, 35 years old, 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 66% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. CJ Perez, 6'2", 187 pounds, 32 years old, 4.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block, 33% 3-point shooter, 14.5 minutes per game in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Dwight Ramos, 6'4", 210 pounds, 27 years old, 14.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 0.5 blocks, 70 field goal percentage, 62% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Bobby Ray Parks Jr., comeback Gilas pool player, 6'4", 215 pounds, 33 years old, 11.4 points, 1.9 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.5 steals, 30% 3-point shooter, 85% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Jordan Heading, comeback Gilas pool player, 6'2", 189 pounds, 30 years old, 15 points, 0.6 steals, 32% 3-point shooter, 86% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Ito ang updated new look pool lineup ng Gilas Pilipinas para sa nalalapit na second window ng World Cup Asian Qualifiers. Small forwards, Kevin Kiambao, 6'5", 205 pounds, 24 years old, 9.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 0.5 steals, 20% 3-point shooter, 83% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Calvin Oftana, 6'5", 186 pounds, 30 years old, 15.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.8 steals, 35% 3-point shooter, 69% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Justin Brownlee, naturalized player, 6'5", 220 pounds, 37 years old, 21 points, 3.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, 33% 3-point shooter, 86% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Matthew Wright, comeback Gilas pool player, 6'4", 200 pounds, 35 years old, 10.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.5 steals, 35% 3-point shooter, 80% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Power forwards, AJ Edu, 6'10", 224 pounds, 26 years old, 6 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.5 blocks, 50 field goal percentage, 85% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers, first window averages. Carl Tamayo, 6'8", 202 pounds, 25 years old, 3.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 33% three-point shooter, 10.5 minutes per game in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers, first window averages. Troy Rosario, 6'7", 218 pounds, 34 years old, 10.2 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.5 blocks, 28% three-point shooter, 42% free throw shooter in his PBA 50th Philippine Cup averages. Jamie Malonzo, 6'6", 210 pounds, 29 years old, 13.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.5 steals, 0.5 blocks, 25% three-point shooter, 75% free throw shooter in his 2025 33rd SEA Games averages. Centers, Junmar Fardo, team captain, 6'10", 268 pounds, 36 years old, 7.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 54 field goal percentage, 100% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers, first window averages. Aj Kwame, backup naturalized player, 6'11", 220 pounds, 28 years old, 1.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, 0.5 steals, 100% free throw shooter, 10.5 minutes per game in his ongoing 2025-2026 East Asia Super League season averages. Quentin Milora Brown, 6'10", 245 pounds, 25 years old, 7.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.5 blocks, 77 field goal percentage, 33% free throw shooter in his 2027 World Cup Asian Qualifiers first window averages. Sa tingin niyo mga kababos, sino ang karapat dapat makapasok sa final 12-man lineup ni Coach Team Code? I-comment niyo na po yan sa baba.